It's just not it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today you join me in a bit of a different backdrop, but the lighting looked really nice over here and I was just thinking let's switch it up a little bit instead of being at the same spot all the time, and I just thought to go here today, so that is what we're going to be doing. Today I am going to be doing one of the most requested videos on my whole entire channel and also the most popular, and that is the what is on my iPhone. You guys are constantly requesting for me to do a new one of these and you absolutely love seeing how I've organised my phone and also what is on it. So I thought today I actually got my new phone, which is the iPhone X, yesterday, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what is on my iPhone X. I really do hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and definitely go hit the subscribe button. Guys, we're literally so close to 2k. Never ever in a million years thought we'd get this far, and it means so much, so thank you so much, and make sure to go and subscribe, turn my notifications on, and I'll post every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. And without further ado, let's see what is on my iPhone X. Right, as you can see, I don't know if it's very, I think it definitely is probably going to be noticeable. I just switched to a different phone to film because obviously I need to use my phone to show you guys what's on it, and obviously I'm going to show you guys the exterior of the phone as well. I'm going to start by showing you guys my phone and what phone I've got and everything, kind of like the basics before I get into it. So I have got the iPhone X and I absolutely love it. I upgraded from the 7, which as you saw in my previous videos when I've done this video before, I had the 7 Plus and it was such a gorgeous phone. I had it for such a long time and I feel so lucky because I actually upgraded, which is now the iPhone X. I have the phone in space grey and as you can see it's got the glass back. It is so beautiful. This is my favourite phone Apple has made other than the 7. I absolutely love the 7 and this phone is just so beautiful. And then as you can see it doesn't actually have a home button, so I've been trying to get used to the little swipe up things. It's been so hard to get used to. I have got the 64GB one as well. Regarding to obviously protecting my phone, I have a glass screen protector on my phone as you can see, and then I also have a case currently on it. I bought this from Amazon and it does not look like how it did in the photos, so I will definitely be buying a new one shortly. However, this is just one I obviously want to keep a case on it in case anything happens, touch wood. Now getting on to how I've organised it and what is actually on my phone. Before I get into the screen recording, I'm going to quickly show you a lock screen. So this is my lock screen. It is from Pinterest. It's a really pretty sunset and I just think it's a really lovely screensaver. I got it from Pinterest. I will link my Pinterest in the description if you want to look through my wallpapers. I literally have so many and I love Pinterest. It's literally my life. So we're going to swipe right up and I'm going to show you guys my phone. Okay, so I'm now on a screen recording and I have moved over, so obviously the phone will be on here and you'll be able to see everything on this side of the screen. So I'm going to get straight in and show you guys everything that's on my phone. I absolutely love the way that I have organised it. Starting with my home screen, I just have a wallpaper with a little sunset and some roses. I saw this on Pinterest yet again and I saved it to my board, so if you want to get it, it's always going to be my Pinterest. It's really pretty and I feel like it goes really nicely with the way that I've organised it as well. So I'm going to get straight in and show you guys the apps. On the bottom bit, as you guys can see, I have WhatsApp, my phone and also music. I decided to put them through on the bottom just because they're stuff that I use all the time and it's just really easy to access. So I just have my phone, I have WhatsApp and obviously have my music on there as well. At the top of my phone, I just decided to put 4 basic apps just because I feel like I didn't want just folders. I wanted to put something at the top a little bit. I have the apps Visco, Safari, Reminders and Photos at the top. I'm going to show you now what is in my folders and why I've named them what so. So my first folder is social, and as you can see it's basically a folder full of my social media. The title of the folder, I did little lowercase letters and spaces in between it to make it look a little bit more different than just a normal word. In my social folder I have Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, YouTube Studio, TikTok, Twitter, Messages, FaceTime, Mail, PayPal and Wallet. Instagram is quite self-explanatory. Here is my Instagram if you want to follow it. It's absolutely Heidi official and I actually am so active on here. I then have Snapchat, my username is absolutely Heidi, and then I have Pinterest, yet again is my absolute favourite app ever. I have my backgrounds board. It's basically full of inspiration. I feel like it's such a good app to kind of like get motivation from. I get really inspired by Pinterest and they have really good quotes and good motivational stuff on there. So yeah, that's my Pinterest. YouTube Studio, TikTok, Twitter, Message, Face, they're all quite self-explanatory and the rest of the apps are quite boring. So I'm now going to go to the second part of my phone, which is my productive folder. Now I am somebody that if I don't make myself like get up early and have a routine, I honestly just am so lazy and I never get anything done. So this folder here just saves my life, honestly. Firstly, I have an app called Motivation, and you click on it and every day it basically gives you a new quote. So this one, it says, moving on doesn't mean you forgot about things, it just means you have to accept what happened and continue living. I downloaded it purely because I just think it's quite a good idea, like every day to give you like a cute little quote. So this is my daily quote. I then have clock calendar, which is where I plan my life, literally. That is where I put where I'm uploading videos, when I'm scheduling them, when I'm filming, when I'm editing, when I have homework due. Like that is literally where I put all my stuff. So calendar's quite a lifesaver for me. I have notes, I have countdown. Then an app called Affirm It. This app is basically for like the law of attraction kind of things. I just think it is actually a really good idea. I have downloaded it and I have been using it, and it's just really basically quite inspiring. I personally find it quite motivating. It basically just gives you little statements and you can save it to collections, and it's just little daily reminders. I personally think it's a good idea, and I'm not fully in with like all the law of attraction kind of stuff. Dad, stop texting on the group. I'm filming a video and your messages are on there. Okay, so that's the Affirm It app. It's just really inspirational and I feel like it's a really good idea. I then have something called TMM. It's like a little morning routine app, and you can choose stuff and you set a timer and it will tell you how long to do it for, and it's just a little morning routine. I haven't used this yet, but it looks really cool, so I'm going to try and use that. I'll update you in my little vlogs when I tell you how it's obviously going. Then I have something which is an app called Vision Board. So I made a little vision board. So this app, every single week I make a new one, I switch up the images, and this is a really good idea, and I'm not gonna lie, it's very inspiring and motivational. I like it saying that, but we are in the productive folder. So basically that is my little vision board. I have loads of stuff on there. And then I just have Microsoft To Do. That is all in my productive folder. The next one is health. In health, I just have basically random apps, like honestly the most random apps. There's a caterpillar on my window. I just have stuff like Headspace, a water reminder app. Next one is photo, and on here is where all my stuff, my Instagram stories, my Instagram photos, or just making little collages, and actually use some of these for my thumbnails as well. A how I edit will be going up soon, do not worry, I have so many requests about that. Everything how I edit, everything that I use, I will be showing you guys of that. First app is Lightroom. This is what I use to edit my Instagram photos, and it is so good. I make my own presets on there and I edit my photos on that, so I just put my little preset on to match my Instagram theme. I have Camera, then Story Chick and Unfold. These are Instagram story little templates. Then I have Flipper Clip, which is like a little stop animation app. Pixar, Facetune, Fonto are all for like thumbnails, and also really good for like blurring background, adding text. And lastly, Preview. Next folder is games. In here I have literally downloaded the best-selling games on the App Store, and I still need to play them all. I just downloaded every single one I could find because I needed games and I need to still open all of these. I haven't actually played any of them yet. So I'm gonna try and see what they're about when I actually have time. Next one's Basic, and that is basic. Just the apps like iTunes, Shortcuts, App Store, Weather, Home, Maps, Find My iPhone, Contacts and Settings. They're just the normal apps that I just decided to put in a little folder. So that's just a little basic folder with all my apps I don't really use that much in it. Next one is School. This one is literally a very good app for obviously just tracking your schoolwork and making sure you're getting everything done. And this is something that I've been using, this folder, so much recently. I had this folder in my old phone as well. I obviously have apps like Google Classroom because of obviously being in quarantine, we're doing online school, so that's a very important app. Then I have apps like Homework app and Schedule, and you basically can put in your homework and it'll count down and give you reminders to do it, which is a very good idea, especially if you're very forgetful. I have Timetable, where you can put little timetables for your new lessons, because I actually have new lessons and you put them in there. I have Exams, where I put any assessments that I'm like basically are coming up, or any exams or mocks. Well, I'm not obviously doing my mocks anymore, but I put everything in there and it basically counts down for me so I can remember to revise and make sure that I am ready for the exams. Then have Kahoot, Quizlet, Calculator, Compass, Measure and Books, and they're just some basic kind of school-like apps. The very last folder on my phone is actually Shop. In here I have all my favourite shopping apps and a lot of my clothing stores as well that I shop at. I just have apps like PLT, Misguided, Opoly, Boohoo, New Look, Zara, JD, Shein, River Island. They're just all my basic shopping apps. So yeah, that is everything. That is my phone inside and out, and every way I've organised it. and my phone itself. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to go subscribe. I can't believe we're getting so close to 2K and it'll mean the world. So go subscribe right down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is absolutely Heidi Official. I post so many behind the scenes on there. I'm always active on Instagram and always talking to you all on there. So make sure to go and follow me on Instagram. It is linked in the description. I love you all. Bye.